74-year-old Swedish woman prosecuted for criticizing mass migration. This is why we need free speech, people. This is literally like, people in the US, they don't seem to understand how bad it is in other countries. Like, people say, oh yeah, I get it. You don't have, no, you really don't get it. Like, half of my videos could probably land me in a lot of trouble, which is why I use a Road Panda and not my face. So let's go through the article. A 74-year-old woman in Stockholm was prosecuted and fined for a Facebook post in which she criticized the number of African migrants arriving in Sweden. Apparently, this is enough to get you in trouble. Just simply saying, gee, there's a lot of African migrants, apparently is enough to get you in trouble. Go figure. According to the prosecution, the woman responded to an article about African migrants by writing, "Why do these individuals not go home to Africa again?" It's a really good question, isn't it? The woman also wrote other posts that prosecutors said were negative to Muslims and immigration. Like, please stop raping our women. Probably, along those lines. The pensioner was convicted of breach of opinions against a public group and will now have to pay a fine of 12,250 SEK, or around $1,500. Holy dooly. Jesus Christ. I would challenge it. I would, yeah, crowdfund it or something. Just, yeah, challenge it. Instead of having an honest national conversation about the impact of mass migration, which has contributed to soaring violent crimes and rape cases in the country, Sweden has instead embarked on a campaign of intimidation and censorship. And they have an election coming up later this year. Wonder how that's going to go. A 55-year-old man wrote on Facebook that Muslim migrants account for a lot of gang crimes in Sweden and other violent stuff like rapes. Was put on trial and fined $1,265. It just seems like it's a money-making scheme, doesn't it? It just seems that by now the governments are so desperate, they're just handing out fines left, right and centre to help fund themselves, because this whole socialised system, they literally realise there's thousands of people that are going to be claiming for healthcare and they can't afford it. It just seems like it's a way for them to float their budget. But anyway. Another 65-year-old woman was criminally charged for hate against a group of people after writing on Facebook that mass immigration would cause Sweden's IQ levels to fall to the level of goldfish. She's black, isn't she? In another case, a woman was interrogated by police and had her DNA taken and was subsequently imprisoned for the crime of sharing a joke meme about Islam on Facebook. Wow, this is insane. Last year, a 70-year-old Swedish woman was prosecuted for hate speech, saying she saw migrants setting fires to cars, something that happens all the time in Sweden. You literally have migrants setting fires to cars, and her reporting it got her in trouble with the law. Mind you, she's 70. Like, yeah. According to Politico, shootings in the country have become so common that they don't make the top headlines anymore unless they're spectacular or lead to fatalities. A private study of 4,142 rulings regarding sex-related crimes passed by the 40 Swedish courts between 2012 and 2014 found that 95.6% of rapes were committed by men of foreign descent. 95% of rapes between 2012 and 2014 were by foreign descent, men of foreign descent. Do you think you might have an epidemic on your hands? But anyway. 2 out of 3 rapes where aggravated circumstances were committed by newly arrived migrants or approved asylum seekers. Official crime statistics show that rapes have increased 34% in the last 10 years alone. Or last 10 years. Yeah, look, at the end of the day, so what's the takeaway from this? If you live in Sweden, it might be worthwhile moving to another country. America, Australia, Australia has hate speech laws, but they're nowhere near this bad yet. But yeah, I'm not surprised. I have a few people on the YouTube channel that are from Sweden, I think, and basically, yeah, they do send me links all the time regarding this stuff. It really is insane over there. People have no idea. Like, and this is where I call the Great Divide. The people, the normies, for example, the people that are out on the street right now, they have no idea what's going on over there because it doesn't make our news. The people that know about this are the people that are online, the internet. We know about it because we deal with it every day, sort of thing. But the majority of people out there have no idea whatsoever. And this is why we need alternative media to become even more powerful than it already is. We need more people tuning in and watching these videos because at the end of the day, what we're telling people is stuff that they're not hearing. And it's the stuff they're not hearing from mainstream media. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you see a way out of this for Sweden? I know they've got an election coming up later this year. Do you think anything's going to change? Or do you think that this is going to be the new norm for Sweden, which is insane? It really, really is. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new, channel welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.